Hey there, and welcome back to Cursed Seeds, an educational monster train series where we struggle through the toughest challenges around. In this episode, the submitter gave me absolutely no information. I was not told what killed them, what was challenging, so it's all a mystery to me. Normally, I get a little more than that, but in this case, it was just a seed and a loss, and just the question of can you run this? So I said, yeah, sure. I could have asked a little more about what killed them, or I could have dug in for more information, but honestly, I didn't want to invite it and was like, all right, let's just go for it and see what we get. So, fair enough. It is another Primordium run. I've said it before on this channel, especially in this series, that Primordium can be a difficult champion to play. It's interesting to me that I see so many Primordium runs submitted here, but I don't see very many Little Fade runs submitted here. Kind of curious. I actually think Little Fade is a much harder champion to play than Primordium. But if you're a veteran of the game, you've probably tuned yourself to know how to navigate a Fade run. Whereas with Primordium, maybe you just haven't spent as much time teaching yourself how to navigate these runs. I think the champion is busted. I definitely still think it's way at the top as far as just strength compared to other champions. But there are some nuances and there are some questions you still have to answer. So maybe you just didn't see it. Fair enough. We also get Wurmkin, which is always fun. There's one sweeper in this clan combo, which is good if you see him, but you probably don't. It's a rare unit. Otherwise, there's not much exceptional here. These runs normally, in a lot of cases, devolve to me feeding Primordium to an egg or something, because turns out that's pretty good. I think you could reasonably do it with some of the other units as well, depending on your line, but yeah. So anyway, I think that's all I need to say here. 20 minutes, 9,000. I think this is a death on Arcus, maybe? I think this does get past Ring 5 at 9,000 score, but hard to say for sure. So, Ring 6 death. I said Arcus. I don't actually know. It might be Fell. Anyway, it's a Ring 6 death, I suspect. So, interesting. There are a lot of things that can go wrong there, so fair enough. I do usually suspect, or personally, I find that the hardest parts of the run are Ring 5 and then Seraph, right? Once you get past Ring 5, you're probably okay for Fell or Arcus, as long as you answer the nuance, right? If it's, let's say you have Tethys and you're playing into Rage Fell. Oh no, I lost Tethys. Okay, fair enough. Maybe you just don't answer the curses on Curse Fell, etc., etc. Okay, you can get sniped, but as long as you think ahead a little bit, you should be okay. And that's all I have to say there. If you're joining us for the first time, I will say hello, how's it going? What we're doing here is players like yourself are running Monster Train. They're playing Covenant 25 with no mutators, and they come across runs like this one that stick out as very difficult. They don't know the answer, they don't know how to solve it. Either the line is really challenging, or the run is truly doomed and just shows you very few answers, and how do you actually navigate the run? I think both of them have a place in this series. So if you're thinking about submitting one, go for it. Even if the run feels like it should be strong and you just can't figure out how to make it strong, I think that's informative all the same. And I think people enjoy watching and understanding how do I turn this mediocre gameplay into something really good. So, how you submit these is in your run summary, you create a deep link. There's a button for it. It's like you on the run summary create deep link, or I think create challenge is what it says. Anyway, you can do that, and it's 3 words combined. You send that my way, give me some brief overview of what killed you, and I will run it for the channel and hopefully bring you a win. We're currently on a 14 win streak. I was going to tell you a lot about the previous episode, but I quickly realized after uploading it that I actually had played that exact run before. So that was what, episode 31, I think? And it's the exact same as episode 24. Voyix, the bloody fool, he was supposed to create 2 challenge links from both losses on that day. But what he did instead is he created two challenge links for the same seed. So I played the same thing twice, but because there were 7 runs in between, I didn't even realize it. When you think about kind of all the different runs that I play, I had no clue. And so I was thinking about pulling that episode all together, and you'll have seen, I'll have made a comment on that video and pinned it about that because it is a repeat episode essentially, but it is brand new recording and content. I decided to leave it up strictly because it's interesting seeing me reason through the same run twice without knowing that I'm playing the same run again. You see, the line looks very similar, my decision making is very similar, but there's one key difference on, I think it was Ring 1, in terms of what I drafted from the common pack that changed the approach that I took for much of the later parts of the run. And I think the run that I did in the previous episode is weaker than the run that I did earlier, but largely because there was an event that I see, the minor refraction, that I missed on the previous episode. So it's really interesting. We still win both of them. The lines look very similar, but we solved them in different ways slightly. So all the time I was talking about, man, this run reminds me of another run. It feels so similar. It's crazy that it would be so close. Well, turns out past me, it's so close because it is the literal same run. Whoops. So I'm counting it. I think it's fine because I didn't know at the time. I think that's actually pretty interesting. So let me know what you thought of that one. I think it was a good episode in general, but yeah. Anyway, that's as much as I need to say about that. I don't have anything else to report, so as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I do appreciate that stuff. Let's see how Primordium plays today. Alright, hope you're all doing well today. I'm having a good one. This is actually the second episode I'm recording tonight, which is pretty rare these days. I'm ahead enough that I don't need to be doing double feature recordings, but it's early enough in the evening. Well, I mean, it's 3:30 in the morning, I suppose, for me, but whatever. It's early enough that I certainly don't mind doing this recording. I still have energy. My sleep schedule it's like this, so I don't feel bad, so fair enough. Hopefully this isn't like a 3-hour episode, though, because then I will be tired. But we'll see. If it gets that long, then truly it is doomed. Anyway, let's get in on this. We are Exile Umbra with Exile Wurmkin, which gives us Plinks and Echo Breaks. We're facing down Dazed Talos, Ragefell, and Sap Seraph with Prismal Dust, Hosting Kin, and Emberforge. I've made myself paranoid. I'm looking at these starting cards, and I'm asking myself, I haven't run this, right? This is a new episode? I believe it is. Oh my god, is that going to be haunting me on every single one of these? I'm just going to think everything's a repeat that I don't remember. My memory sucks, in case you couldn't tell. So, anyway, this is a fine start. Prismal Dust is okay into Talos, kind of sucks into the later 2 bosses. It'll be fine, I don't mind having it. Hosting Kin is a great ping. We have a ton of those, so I can pretty much get away with murder early game. And Emberforge, I've been seeing this in starts a lot recently. Haven't played this run right. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Anyway, let's briefly look ahead, see what we have. No Ring 1 through 3 Temple, which is interesting. Ring 4, 5. Ah, it's a death on Ring 5. Interesting. 6, 7. Wow, a lot of temples late game. The last one is on Ring 7, however. I do value hordes pretty highly here, and so I want to click the one on Ring 2. Let's see what we get to start. Oh. Okay. Alright, this is weird. And this is weird for a lot of reasons. For those playing the home game, this is Sketches of Salvation and Commemorative Spike. I think you could reasonably create a normal-ish run using Commemorative Spike, but I actually think this relic is terrible because it blocks one of your space on important turns. So it's generally really rough. Imagine, I don't know, I take a large stone into something and I can't play top floor anymore, right? Because I only have 4 space on turn 1. It means I can't play a 3 space unit for Primordium to be eaten by, right? Because the morsel is there. It is strong early game, but fair. Now, that said, Wurmkin with, let's see, it is double Umbra banners, so it might not be good. Wurmkin with Sketches of Salvation tends to be ridiculously strong. Very often. Shard Soul Carvers are big, they like getting slotted in like that. I do have Reorganization and Hosting Kin if I need to push something to the back. I technically don't need Primordium on this run, which is really bizarre. So I think Sketches is actually totally fine here. I have enough plinks, pings in order to hopefully deal with any conduits. I'm going to click Sketches. This is the only time I will consider a Sketches run. I think this would be substantially stronger if I had Penumbra, because what you do is you have the big like Keeper of Echoes or Shard Soul Carver line on middle, and then you play like Glutton Penumbra up top or something. The problem with Primordium is never standalone. Now, obviously, you can do some silly things here. With this start, I click Aggressive Edible, fine. You basically just like have 5 units, and one of them goes and lives with Primordium, more or less. And in response to this, I need to not take boons here, because Sketches changes your strength level considerably in this run. I will take the unit draft and accept any damage I take. I want to see Keeper or some other things. But like, in this case, I'm basically feeding our dude to Ember Forge, right? So, fair enough. Let's see, we're doing 20 middle, so I will kill this back man and just load this man up with as much damage as we can get. Yeah, we play Ember Forge so I can feed Primordium to something. And then I take the guaranteed hit here for the money. Sure. Ember Forge, having a 5th unit is a big consideration why I care about this. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I come real close on damage. It's fine. It's fine. Dang. It didn't matter where I put that. Show me the Hosting Kin. Cool, I don't take this damage then. We take another 2, which is just cool. I do ping, ping. This does nothing, right? Because he heals it. So in that case, it doesn't matter. We put him back then. Sure. So in this case, we're actually fine. We're going to do some damage middle. It's no problem. I actually just take 5 damage shield middle. Or 5 damage shield middle represents 15 times 5 additional damage. I mean, that wins. With the top floor existing. Yeah, it's not a problem. Like, it doesn't matter. Get my Train Steward some damage, I guess. It's fine. 2 rounds, we easily clobber up top. No problem. Hey, look. 5 Ember again, thanks to Ember Forge. He wins. Cool. So having the Ember Forge is a major contributor to why I would take this comfortably. Perils, okay. Purple cards are probably what I'm leaning towards, in which case another Prismal Dust is probably fine. You can play it at 0, it's okay, it goes away. Fine. I do have an Ember Forge on this run, so sure. I'll take a purple card. I don't think Perils is going to ultimately be the line. If it were purple, maybe. Maybe, right? But I see this line going elsewhere. We will click on Ancient Resonance here. It's a good card, and it's purple. We like these. And... oh man, I see some really good choices. Bog Deep Cocoon. So interestingly, Bog Deep Cocoon is one of the units that the Commemorative Rail Spike would have blocked, right? You couldn't play top floor. First of Kin is another choice here, right? We just do First of Kin infused with, I don't know, literally anything that's good. And we just etch I do have 5 consume spells in my start here. And these guys are huge. I'm going to click on First of Kin. Bog Deep Cocoon is cute, right? You get like 4 of these on a floor. I actually would love for this infusion to be on my side. Like having both First of Kin and Bog Deep Cocoon would be exceptional here. But because I'm not seeing another Wurmkin banner, I need to take the big dude, right? Just the big Chongus here in First of Kin. We're going to play an Etch run, probably, just based on that hit. I will go to the right. Maybe they show me, I don't know, Shadow Siege or something. Large Stone, I could take that. Morsel Maker, I can take this, right? This is fine. Yeah, this is cool. At worst, it's an infusion that doesn't suck. Not ideal, but seems good enough to me, right? You get like 6 of these dudes and you're cruising. I take a Large Stone on this First of Kin. It's actually just fine, right? Sure is. He's huge. That's cool. I think I would rather something else, though. Let's look at this horde. What do we get? Fossilized Fangs. Curious. Conscription Notice is actually really good here, because no matter what, I have something nice to feed Primordium to. So that's actually really good. This cleans up the early game a ton, and the mid game, and a whole bunch of stuff. Not being able to reroll this shop is a little unfortunate, but it's okay. It will have to do. I didn't take the money, and I think it was correct. So fair enough. We just move on. Mark of Invasion. Probably fine. It's probably completely fine, actually. No matter what, I can always put something in front of our friend Primordium. So, I like this floor. Looks cool, right? Let's play Primordium, see what we get. Oh, yeah. Tycoon is just so much better than First of Kin here. Also, fun fact, if you summon Emberforge from Sketches, you get its Ember on turn 1, which is nice and cool. We plink up top. Excellent. I tank with 1 morsel. Ooh, that's good. I lose a dude, it's fine. I just actually don't care, right? Fun. Fun. Tycoon, really good. We plink middle, excellent. Because I want to base tank here with a morsel. Or with 2 morsels. Yeah, money. We like dollar bills. I can kill this foot soldier, and I will. It's good. We'll plink out, no problem. I mean, we probably win on bottom floor, it's fine. Tycoon, immediate payouts. Here, it's Hosting Kin. It's plink. And then I play the morsel, and I kill the morsel for more money. And I'm going to put the damage shield up top, because if I can get First of Kin killed, I feel pretty good about that. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Video game is good. Play a Train Steward up top, kill it. We're just greeding at this point, and I'm cool with it. I could save the damage shield, but really I should just play 4. Yeah, we get the kill no matter what. Cool. I mean, we win on top, right? No problems. First of Kin dies at a perfect level, and then mid-floor dies to... Cool. What am I drawing into? I have plenty of pings coming up, so we just chill. I want all of these to die up top. Yeah. Ancient Resonance. Good. Good. Play the Train Steward, he dies. Oh, close. He almost dies. That's fine. Okay. We made a ton of money thanks to Wickless Tycoon there. Just an absolutely obscene amount of cash. Immortal Trade, pretty decent. I do like this. It's really strong for the Sketches line. Yeah. Good. It's purple. Echo Transfer, really good for the Sketches line. It's just nice to have that. Yeah. Bounding Echoes, though, also really good. I'm just going to take the damage scaling. It's infused. It's hard to say no to it. Cool. I immediately... What do I do here? I could dupe First of Kin, but he's kind of trash right now. I need him to actually be good. I'm going to go left because, I don't know, they show me Shadow Siege and this run looks sillier. Mandibles? Hell yeah. I click these. I don't want one of these. Morsel Maker, Crucible Warden? Fair enough. Let's look in the cavern and see what we get. Ooh, Most Blessed Sword, Thy Holiest Shield, or Petrified Skull. It's hard for me to ever turn down Petrified Skull here. It's just really good for picking scary enemies off. Holiest Shield is a slam pick if you have Patient, but we don't here. I also have 3 Prismal Dust, so I don't think that's it, really. Most Blessed Sword is... I don't know, it's like a piercing vent, right? Yeah, it's like piercing vent that consumes. It's okay. I don't think it's usually not the best choice here, though. If you have, like, first Hell Pack, this thing slaps, but otherwise, I'm gonna take Skull. I think it's just correct. Cool. Very cool. Love to see it. I'm gonna probably not take money, because Tycoon earned me so much. I don't need any more. We earned a ton of cash in that combat. I just greeted real hard. Yeah, I think we killed Talos thanks to Conscription Notice no matter what. And we're really low on shards still because I didn't take anything else. So, yeah, like, look at this mid-floor. This mid-floor collapse. Yeah, sure, take a shark. Sure, we etch on middle, and then I sadly don't get to play anything else, but it's just fine. I would love to have Echo transferred up top, but it's okay. The shark is going to destroy, and like this mid floor is strong. This is Daze Talos, right? Can save Ember Forge here. I will kill the Rubble Morsel so that I get a hit. Take the HP here. I don't have any reason to greed for Cashola, so we just kind of kill stuff. Charge floors. I don't play this Immortal Trade. I could, right? But I don't think I want to. Ancient Resonance is going to be strong. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because I actually think it's just correct to hang these things out and not deal with them, right? I will infuse the bottom floor there, which is cool. Yeah, I think we're super comfortable here. We have enough good units that are strong, it's fine. Take the Etch middle. I play a ton of spells, actually. I play everything, which is just great. Cool. Thanks to rated Mandibles. Our dude on top floor kind of just wins, which is cool. Cool, that's cleaned up. I take the Prismal Dust for 3 here. Cool. Take some up top with the morsels. Yeah, I mean, mid-floor wins at this stage simply because of everything else, right? I just 7 damage shield. You get to see the bug with Morsel Maker in 2.2. He just randomly spawns morsels on behind him, which is a bit unfortunate, but fine. I'm going to plink bottom, though, and face tank this so I get the 42, and then take the Etch and the 0 Etch here. Cool. We win. I have no doubts. I Echo Transfer onto Morsel Maker here, which is good. I just do damage to Talos here because I have 11 Reap just from Mandibles, which is hilarious to me. Mid-floor wins. Yeah. I mean, she's taken like 96 damage from Mandibles, so let that be a lesson in why Mandibles is so powerful as a relic. It's hard for me to skip it if I'm already going purple. Furnace Tap is purple. It is multi-strike, technically. I didn't take anything else. I could just grab it, right? Eternal Kinstone is fine. I mean, it's Retch, though. Retch with Primordium. Theoretically, Primordium is going to be strong. I'm going to click Retch. I think this is still good. Kinhost Carapace? I don't think so, man. Problem is, I'd need base charge in order for him to actually be decent here, right? He's not even good. No keeper, by the way. Pretty sad. I could go to the Wurmkin banner, but it's fine. I'm just going to make a big First of Kin floor. We don't want these cards. They don't answer it. Yeah, nothing crazy fun here, but we do get just a good run, which I like. Just a good run. Is it Ember? Is it Draw? It's probably just Draw. Because Ember Forge exists, yeah. And Ember Forge kind of is just going to exist on this run for a long time. Yeah, it's Draw here, for sure. I almost said it's Ember, and then clicked Draw. I'm notorious for that. I'm going to go to the Steel Shop. I need to just keep doing these. Line them up. Removals will be into units. -2 for Ancient Resonance. That's good. I would be good with Holdover. Alright, show me a multi-strike. Endless +25 goes somewhere. Our line is the infusion of Morsel Maker into First of Kin. Good. I'm taking the -2 on Ancient Resonance here. It's fine. Okay, how many units do I have now? Emberforge, First of Kin, and 4 Train Stewards. So I kick 2 Train Stewards here. Yep. I'm going to give Emberforge a +25. If it ends up in front, that's really good. Yep. Dorem. Remove 2 Train Stewards. Because of Conscription Notice, I always have something to feed Primordium to. So, good. We spin this. Multi-strike, hell yes. Let me look, where's my dupe? Next to dupe is ring 7 and then ring 8. So I get 3 of these people, and then I also get I get 3 of these dudes with Emberforge. Cool. That's a good floor, right? Could just give Emberforge damage shield 3. It's pretty good. And then I have the Hosting Kins, which I'm going to be playing on that floor anyway, so I'm just going to kick anything else behind Emberforge to protect it. Damage shield 3 is worth it here on Emberforge, actually. Yeah, he's good. This is good. Cool. Cool, we're actually super chilling here, right? Superfood? Superfood, super chilling. Now we just go aggressive edible. Primordium is backseat. He is... I don't know, I guess I exist here for now. I don't need Tenon Piercing. I'm looking for Holdover on that Ancient Resonance now. I am going to Tunnel Vision a Steel Shop here on ring 5, though. Yeah, because I want to get quick on my dude. I could take quick or multi-strike, and it's cool. Either is sufficient. I'm going to have 3 of them, so it's fine. Armor Emblem. Yeah, so, like, look at this. Clipped Conduit. Oh, no. In which case... Oh, I should not take this... Yeah. Don't take armor. It's the wrong trial. We turn this off. I want to try to avoid... Oh, this is perfect, right? This is good. I want to avoid... Yeah, this situation is a nightmare. We do Primordium. Oh, Cold Kalia. Just... You couldn't ask for better here, huh? Link first. Echo Break the damage shield off. Blink again. I play Entumbra Morsel, and then I give it the Immortal trade, and we actually kill everything. Cool. Cool. Oh, geez, upgraded conduits are tough. Yeah, this would have been a bad setup if I had taken the armor trial, and I'm okay just chilling and respecting conduits here with this many pings. So, I mean, top floor will win at this stage, but there's no reason to go too out of control. Cool. Bottom floor is cleared. We take Prismal Dust for 2 and take the Etch. Fun. Top floor is just kind of chilling. Right. Blink, good, it kills that. In which case I now... I don't know, I take double Prismal Dust here. Just for the Etch triggers. I mean, he's doing 120 damage. We're fine. Like, imagine having 3 of these on the floor. It's going to be cool. We have achieved transcendence here. Fun. We just ping out the bottom dude now. How much damage is he doing? 88? Alright, cool. We ping the back man. We chill on our petrified skull. We're winning. I have no doubt. I play Wretch. Primordium, have fun. This siren here up top is the emergency. It's the, oh no, what if I miss? But I won't miss is the thing. Yeah, you're guaranteed to have a ping here, right? You just are. Yeah, and that was the important thing. There is theoretically, I mean, not in this deck. This deck always has pings, fortunately. But if I had missed that, then I would have to win on top. And fortunately, I would. So, and we're going to kill this thing with Reap. I think at 42 here. I mean, you're dead, man. Super dead. Yeah, what a good run. Yeah, and all because there are just so many good hits with this starting sketches in Wurmkin. They're just so many good hits. Gem Trove? Nah. Is that Cannibalize? No. Grovel? No. I don't click these. If it's not purple and not Consume, I don't want it. We take Broken Memories. It's purple and Consume. Turns out that's good. What is this? Hope for Peace. Right. Almost forgot about that. Cool. I hunt left. I can take Quick or Multi-Strike just fine. Multi-Strike. Yeah, I mean, at this point, he has 60 life. He gains HP. I have the ability to... Yeah, this is a lot of damage, man. With triple... Yeah, I have so much value here. Cool. There's my line. Excellent. There is my line. -2s. Intrinsic. Now that's an interesting proposition, huh? Intrinsic Prismal Dust means that Primordium always lives. But it's actually really good for a lot of reasons. Because I'm guaranteed to have 5 Ember. I don't need Primordium for Divinity. Doesn't matter. I just kind of send Primordium, basically. It's cool. I don't need a -2 here. Although I could Prismal Dust -2 with an Intrinsic. It's a lot of shards. I'm going another 30 here by duping the Morsel Maker infused into First of Kin twice. And with every dupe I remove a Train Steward. Yeah. True. So that's 30, that's 85. Those happen on rings 7 and 8 every time. So I'm at 85 right now. I get 15 more. I don't think Intrinsic does anything for me. Like, if I were caring more about Primordium, then maybe Intrinsic Echo Transfer, and you find some way of guaranteeing a turn 1 ping or echo, so you get like a bigger Primordium. Whatever, I don't care. I have Petrified Skull in the worst of times. This is going to be a fine run. We just kind of chill on this for now. I have 2 more temples to look and take a 15. So yeah, I don't see a world where we lose here, basically. Like, I have so much HP. It's Crystal Cloak. I have so much HP, I don't care about Retribution or anything here. And I have enough pings that I reasonably could just super disrespect. Yeah, like here, I'm actually going to push Hosting Kin to the back. It's important that it be behind Emberforge. Oh, Horned Warrior, you spoil me. We plank bottom. What a good set of planks. Cool. I'm going to take 4 damage shield into... I guess I should keep the Train Steward alive. Why not? Right? Sure, man. We're doing 120. I may as well keep him alive. Let's see. Ancient Resonance. Cool. It exists. It's fine on the bottom floor. Sure. Cool. I want to ping middle enough to get this Echo Transfer off, which kills that dude. Good. And I may as well ping the back dude, I suppose. There's no reason to do anything else. I will play Wretch because it may as well give some more stats up top. And then we put 3 more damage shield into our floor. Cool. We're going to get through Crystal Cloak without much concern. It's interesting. This guy dies to spikes, huh? That's funny. We just blink the hell out of bottom, do fun things here, take that morsel, no problem. I just kind of clicked spikes because I did not care, and again, I still don't. We etch front, or middle rather. I want to pull back the Prismal Dust that's infused. I suppose, I don't know, I'm just going to Hosting Kin middle. It doesn't matter, right? Our dude does 1,000,000 damage. I'll give him Lifesteal because I have so much Ember. It's fine. I'll take 5 damage shield here. I'm going to put the damage shield into Ember Forge here. And this is a consume. I got Hope for Peace, right? So I can actually just kill a man. Sure. Whatever. Fun. Oh no, enemies lived. Ooh, Plink. Good hit. Right, so I just ping the back here, and I take a 0 damage shield, and it's fine. Mr. Horned Warrior finally gets to do something. That's pretty cool. I mean, we have enough. I have enough damage shield that Ember Forge face tanks this, so it's just cool. Oh no, I have committed a grave error or something. Take a morsel here. Face tank with it. It's fine. We win. I have no question that we win on middle here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's no chance. Order lull or something. Whatever. It's fine. The dude, it just hits the damage shield and then just gets absolutely blasted. Now imagine having 3 of those, right? Like, that's gonna look good. Shadow Box? That's probably never getting procced, but... that's never getting procced. I'm just gonna sell it. 25 gold, it's fine. Blazing Bolts? I don't know, it's purple. Oh my god, it's Consume. Oh my god, I have Hope for Peace Blazing Bolts. Oh my god, this is actually incredible. We click these. Return Soul. There it is. That's a card I want to click. Well, we powered up there. Turn everything into ammo for my nonsense. I will go for removals. It's interesting, actually. Magic Shop, though, is good. Yeah. Yeah. We'll go Magic Shop here. Temple. Sadly, a plus 30 is found. It's interesting. You get to see some hot nonsense here. Oh, I get to remove Consume Petrified Skull. That's strong. That's strong. I want Blazing Bolts to be cheaper. I can play it at 2, though. I have an Ember Forge, right? Like, I'm fine. We're cool with this, right? We're just super cool with this. I can actually just kill these Train Stewards, right? They don't do anything meaningful. Yeah, I'll just remove them now. Doesn't matter the order of my units, really. I'll just Hosting Kin the first kin man to the back. I'll take a plus 30 here into Blazing Bolts. And you're about to see me pop off with that thing. I'll consume a Plink. Means I don't have to pull it back with... what is it called? Return Soul. Hold over on my Ancient Resonance. Game is just easy. Wow. Take a -1 on Petrified Skull, for sure. Fun. 20 and consume into Plink. We're on a roll. And I put a plus 30 into Blazing Bolts here because it's going to hit 4 times. Yeah, this is... yeah, we're about to see some funny stuff here. I'm looking forward to that. Blazing Bolts. The only reason I'm considering this, by the way, is the power of Hope for Peace. It's just really good. And I just take draw again, right? It's fine. Cool. Cool. Fun. So it is important to scale It sure is important to scale. Yeah, I'll play Blazing Bolts. Yeah, so the fun thing about Blazing Bolts is if you now look at my deck, both of these Blazing Bolts are now here. Okay? Yeah, this is gonna get silly quickly. I now plink middle. I take the rubble morsel up top. Primordium now feeds into a sweeper. Good job. I take broken memories on plink. I need to be careful not to play too many of those. I reasonably can take a lifesteal here as well, which is just fine. Prevents him from dying, which is good. He is pretty important to me, huh? Yeah, so we plink first. Very cool. Base tank with morsel up top. Very cool. I will blink bottom. Just killing those dudes. And... oh, interesting, right. Icy Sillified applies spell weakness, right. Interesting. Cool. I'm just gonna play a damage shield here for the etch, and it's fine. I'll save the other one, though. I do need to vaguely think about something else. Now we're gonna kick our man to the back now. Boop. That's good. We plink bottom. We king bottom. Cool. I am going to... this is going to be the weakest I'm ever going to be, right? Because I only have one of these first of kins and not 2 or 3 of them. So I need to be respecting that a little bit. So I want to save these Prismal Dusts for good turns. And I think I also want to save... what is it? These Blazing Bolts for potentially better turns. Yeah, we're going to chill on this. Cool. Alright, this is now good. I return soul and pull back the improved Blazing Bolts. We send it here, which now should add the super one, yep, to my deck. Yeah, and I think it's actually true that the super one... I don't know. I don't know if this temporary upgrade is kept, actually. Kind of interesting. Take the Echo Transfer here. We do Etch middle, of course. Cool. And I just sort of, I don't know, infuse down here. And we take an Ancient Resonance for a good chunk. That's value. We saved this hosting kin, it's fine. Cool. Big value. I do play Wretch here, which gets me some power up top. I will start taking... what is it? Damage shields here for 5. That's good. Good value. I'm going to Petrified Skull the Sweeper on bottom, and then we're going to... honestly, it doesn't really matter where I put this, right? I'm going to put it into Fell then. The Reap is potentially good. Yeah, sure. Cool. Yeah, Blazing Bolt's strong. Good. Very powerful turn. Yeah, we're doing 500. We're fine. We've done it. Really good turn here. I'm not even scared of this 21 by 2 here, right? Because it just actually does not matter. I return soul. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Blink, sure. Pop it. We Ancient Resonance this to clobber. Sure, we'll just pump numbers into Fell up top then. Let's see, I do have one more Prismal Dust, so don't spend this Immortal Trade yet. Yeah, I'll actually put it on Primordium. He doesn't pass it on, and it's just Reap on the boss. Yeah, we're winning. I have no doubts. It's just what? Prismal Dust for 5 here. Echo Transfer. Ancient Resonance, sure. Yeah, we got it. Cool. Very cool. It's a pretty decent thing. Sure, why not? Let's just pump it. It's fun. Neat. 1 round. Alright, yeah. And from here we go crazy, basically. From here we go nuts. Shroud Spike, you're cute. You might have mattered at some point. Another Blazing Bolts, no thanks. Yeah, the only thing you need to be careful about, yeah, the buff doesn't carry over. The only thing you have to be careful about here is I'm going to be filling my deck with these Blazing Bolts. Is the only problem, and that's why I played them out and upgraded them when I did, because these things are going to clap. But because of Hope for Peace, we have Recursion Blazing Bolts. There's a serious argument for Ember, but if Ember Forge ever dies, we actually lose a lot of Ember. And I don't need draw, right? It doesn't matter, really. I'm just going to take Ember just as a backup here. If Ember Forge ever just loses, we feel a little bad. Right? Right. Alright, let's take Ember then. I don't need more draw. I'm okay with it. I mean, because you got to think about it. 4 of my units are going to be popped out of my deck for free. So we go to the right. I need to see every dupe. I don't care about anything in Temple. Mark of a Champion. I mean, sure, why not? Hardened Hull, though. That doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, why not? Why not? And now, removals are interesting propositions, right? Do I click Superfood here? That's an interesting proposition as well, right? Because it means Primordium lives 1 round, technically, but it also means that I have to pass on the Ember Drain, which kind of sucks. It's true. All of these things are true and a little annoying. I don't think I do Superfood. I don't want to pass on that. Aggressive Edible is just for, like, I don't know, random stuff. Dupe, where is it? Mr. Morsel Maker, First of Kin, number 2. This is going to be strong. Now I remove the first Blazing Bolts. Now, this is important because I don't want to create the mid-tier Blazing Bolts. I want to create final tier Blazing Bolts. You can get to the state where your deck is just these Blazing Bolts very quickly. I don't think I want that, right? I don't want to create too many of the mid-tier ones, so I'm going to remove the bad one. Yes. We'll keep the other ones, which is exceptional. And now I just kind of... I don't know. What do I remove, really? Most of this... The thing is this is mostly ammo for Return Soul at this point, so... I don't want to go too low on cards. I would like to draw my good cards, though, so I will remove... Interesting. Technically, if my deck just constantly becomes more of these Blazing Bolts, we're fine. So I guess I can just remove an Echo Break and it's okay. Right? I guess I remove a Plank is technically worse. Sure, I'll remove 1. 3 units hop out of my decks automatically, so it's really just a 26 card deck. Then I'm going left for another dupe on First of Kin. Yeah, fine. Cool. We move on. Heaven Seal. I clear this. We clear this fast enough, for sure. Because of the way these all just pop out. Now, like, this is the worst spawn because... Look at them. They don't actually... Like, I don't actually have the ability to put the Ember Forge in front very conveniently. So, I want to play Echo Transfer. We're doing, what, 180 right now? It's not good enough. I don't get the luxury of stopping this Ember Drain. Sure, Siren of the Sea, why not? I'll take the Immortal trade. I have enough Ember I can do this. I'll put it on the front dude, and then Echo Transfer the back fellow here. Good. And just take 6 damage shield, I suppose. Turns out that's pretty good. Cool. We should pump this? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we slap here. No concerns whatsoever. We do lose Ember, but again, I kind of don't care. Hostingkin, of course. I ping bottom. I take a blink. I echo break bottom just to kill that back dude. I now return soul the blink. Send it middle. Cool. Oh no, Ember Drain. I don't know. I just kind of don't care all that much. Here's the good Blazing Bolts. This creates the strongest version in my discard pile, which is another one that's now in my deck. And this is what you love to see, right? If I could have gotten a -2 into it, I would have, but at that point, there's just nothing I can do, right? It doesn't matter. We're out of control. Alright, I'm going to Retch for Primordium. I don't care about anything else. I will play Petrified Skull to stop this Ember Drain so I can finally get some decent bloody... What is the word? I don't even know. Some decent... What the heck is the word I'm looking for? Right, some decent Prismal Dusts. Yes, right. Again, you gotta just watch the middle Blazing Bolts. The final one doesn't consume, so... But that thing just destroys everything, so kind of whatever. Alright. We do Prismal Dust here, and then I just... Ancient Resonance down below, and it's fine. I'm not afraid. Right? Yeah, Blazing Bolts just destroys the back dude. Ooh, what a good one. You love to see it. What a good Ancient Resonance. Then we have this top floor thing just chilling. I'm going to Broken Memories middle. I want to pull back the mid-tier Blazing Bolts. And then I Retch for Primordium. I mean, we have a 375 damage Siren of the Sea chilling up top. So that turns out to be pretty strong, huh? Can't kill the boss. Too bad. I mean, we win. Our dudes do 1,000,000 damage. Ooh, and I even get to play the good Blazing Bolts for another copy. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Big Blazing Bolts fan. Kill enemy. Very strong. We one-round him. Yeah. Alright, so this run is power. This run is power. Beast Engine upgrade is actually cute. Grovel is cute. I don't need these cards. Grovel's okay because I'll take random damage shield, actually, and then I can burn it with Return Soul. That's cool. Our deck is going to get thick because I'm playing these Blazing Bolts. But seriously, look at this thing. This thing does 240 damage. I'm okay with this. It's also really good fodder for Return Soul, as it turns out. So, we take the Grovel. It's fine. I don't click these other cards, although Power of Knowledge might collapse something, which is kind of funny. Right? I have a ton of... Everything's going to be consumed. It's fine. We just skip it. I don't need to take cards here. I have enough ammo. We go to the dupe. And there's no change that I can make. So we dupe our dude again. Give me a holdover. Oh my god. Holdover Return Soul here is big ammo. Merchant of Trinkets. Oh, Decayed Decoy with my Serrated Mandibles. Don't mind if I do. Mind Jacks, you're funny. We'll reroll this. Pyrestone Housing. Done Echo. A little late for Pyrestone Housing. Oh, I didn't even care about it because I'm on the wrong side, right? So, it doesn't matter. I will remove cards. And the cards I will remove are pretty straightforward, I think. I'm basically looking to replace my Plinks and Echo Breaks with Blazing Bolts here. So I'm just going to burn a Plink here. And again, 4 cards pop out, so I'm really only at 28. And I'll burn an Echo Break here. Cool. I know removing them is technically bad, but I'm also, remember, I'm creating additional cards in my deck, so I get to replace them, which is fine. 20 and consume, I'll put that on a Plink. Sure. A -1. I'll put it on grovel. Sure. What else could they show me? They already showed me the holdover. What else could it be? Full stack? On what? Grovel? Eh. Immortal trade? Eh. Hey, I don't care. So, Merchant of Trinkets? Look at these relics. All of these relics do absolutely nothing. Do I just remove cards, or do I sit on 400 gold? I guess I re-roll this. There's really nothing else I can do. Permafrost? Sure, man. Why not? Permafrost Wretch? Ugh. I don't know. I'm going to Permafrost Immortal Trade if I ever have to play it, right? I mean, I may as well spend this money on something. I don't have anything to do with it, so whatever. I'll make Prismal Dust give me another damage shield, sure. Plus 10 magic power. Okay. I don't want to remove anything else. 240 gold. I mean, this is two removals that I'm skipping. But I think I actually need these ammo for Return Soul, so I think we chill. 240 unused real American dollars. What a weird run. Alright, let's go absolutely destroy Seraph here with my Sketches of Salvation run. 100 out of 100? Seems legit. This is one of those runs, just don't disrespect, right? We're strong, but it's easy to get, I don't know, complacent. Again, just low-rolled the hell out of this, huh? It's fine, I don't care. I will plank middle. Hey, nice thing about that is it saves me 1 Ember Drain. Lady of the House is the actual worst unit they could have given me because she dies and I can't bring her back. Okay. I am... I just Blazing Bolts middle, right? This is a consume. It's good. That's value. And I'll take 3 damage shield. Sure. Sure. Seems strong. Cool. Yeah, it's fine. Never didn't have it. Take this Echo Transfer into the back one. I just send this man, don't I? Right? Yeah. We just send that dude. Sure. Ancient Resonance bottom. And then I could just kill this Gilded Wing, but I'd rather save the 2 damage shield and kill on top. So, sure. I think this is pretty straightforward. There's not a lot of nuance at this point. I mean, sadly, our Lady of the House is completely wasted, so it's very much a whatever situation, but I'm going to start the Return Soul chain because we're strong, and I'm just going to burn Wretch. I don't even want Primordium back at this point, right? Yeah, just get out of my train. Here, have some excavators or something. Here, eat my jeweler. I just pump bottom floor now because we easily clear mid. Yeah, that's pretty good. Good. Good, good, good. We take the Ancient Resonance. I know I misused some of that Reap, but I don't really care that much. I felt like being a little more damage efficient otherwise. Mid floor will crush. We crush these. Blazing Bolts. What a good spell. We take the Blink. I'm going to Return Soul. I don't know, Echo Break. Sure, man. I take the 4 damage shield here. We save the other one. And I just kill this man outright with Ancient Resonance and do 900. That seems okay. Seems good, actually. I think we win. Yeah, fun, actually. I'm just gonna Hostingkin blast this. I am going to move I'm gonna move one of our dudes, the stronger one, behind Ember Forge here. I've broken memories on the Blazing Bolts that creates a copy. I Return Soul. I don't know, whatever. Go break, sure. And then we do a big Ancient Resonance, which saves a lot of damage shield. Cool. I think he goes middle and just kind of eats it on this turn a bit. Fun. Yeah, Blazing Bolts. Well, Ancient Resonance. I'm going to Return Soul that Blazing Bolts now. Cool. Blazing Bolts makes a copy. We chill on this, actually. Right? I'll play the Immortal trade, I suppose. These redraws are going to start looking stupidly strong. I guess I'm just going to chill in this Immortal trade. We're doing another 900 in the Seraph. He's very dead. Cool. Cool, yeah, Blazing Bolts. I mean, we start with the Ancient Resonance. Then we Blazing Bolts. Blazing Bolts kill the whole floor. Neat. Neat, actually. I'm going to go ahead and Return Soul, Echo Transfer here, onto the back dude, good etch. Kill the dude on bottom, I guess. Doesn't matter, I'm going to blast him next turn. I'll put some numbers into Seraph. We super win, right? I have no question in my mind about this. This run looks excellent. Yeah, so it's Ancient Resonance, Blazing Bolt. I just kill the man on bottom. Fun. I Return Soul one of my many Blazing Bolts and just send the rest of the floor. Yeah, this is strong. Unsurprisingly, this wins. Alright, you ready for some fun? Petrified Skull here? Sure, why not? I'm gonna take a Grovel. I take my... I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I don't need too much. I didn't even get through my damage shield. I want to Return Soul. It doesn't matter. We'll take out the Ancient Resonance here and just send it. Take 5 damage shield. Toss some lifesteal in the back. We win. I mean, yeah, we're fine. Our floor is... This is one of the things. Without Quick, what you want to be doing here is you need to be using spells so that you take fewer hits and that you have good sustain for the hits you do take. And I do, right? The sustain being I have 3 Prismal Dusts and a Frozen Immortal trade. I basically can't lose my units. And I have spells that are wrecking floors. The combination of the Ancient Resonance on Holdover with the Blazing Bolts going completely out of control is something to behold. Also, Emberforge has been in the back every damn time. Ugh. Alright, Primordium. Here's a sweeper. Have fun. I'm going to kill a man on bottom. Blazing Bolts the bottom. You know, this Husk Hermit could actually represent some serious value here, huh? Never mind. I mean, he could have done it, right? But he's not going to. I'm going to kick one of my dudes behind the Emberforge, who has always been in the back this whole run. It's fine. The one dude I kicked to the back is the one I'm going to be playing Echo Transfers on. And we're just going to send this floor to the Shadow Realm, huh? Like, this... I'm going to play the Plink, though. And I'm going to ping off the damage shield. We lose our bottom floor. I don't care. They don't matter. They do not matter one bit. Fun. Alright, we have it. Oh no, my floor looks bad. What do? We take this damage shield. Let's see. How do I want to approach this now? I plink. Ooh, what a good hit. I send morsels up top. I don't care about them. They are irrelevant. I could send a dude to the back, which is a good idea, potentially. I'm going to Immortal trade the front dude every time here. Every time he gets more HP, we're in a really good position. I Return Soul something here for sure. I'm going to start by burning Echo Breaks here. I think I actually spend these 2 consumes on the bottom to get rid of this conduit, right? I think this is a worthwhile trade. I take 4 damage shield here. into where the middle first of kin. Yeah, that's good because the front guy is going to use lifesteal, right? He's going to take hits, and because of the Morsel Maker infusion, he gets higher stats over time, which is just great news. Cool, take an attack here. Take a Blazing Bolts, very cool. Take the Plink, very cool. I'm gonna Return Soul, I don't know, something. Echo Break, sure. Neat. I take 2 damage shield, sure. It is just scaling here, so fine. I mean, he goes to 4 HP, but he's fine because he had lifesteal, so cool. Go team. We clean the boss, so I don't need to Return Soul my Petrified Skull yet. I will take in Blazing Bolts here. Again, they just all miss the front dude hilariously. I finally see Ancient Resonance, which is quite funny to me. Ancient Resonance bottom, cool. Will Broken Memories something back here? Probably just damage shield, honestly. I don't need to be creating more Blazing Bolts. I've got 6 of them. It's probably enough. Yeah, so here's what we're doing. I'm going to Broken Memories on middle or the +1 Prismal Dust. Yep. Seems good. And I'm going to Return Soul something. What will it be? Who can say? I actually think it might need to be a Mortal Trade or something with survivability. I think it's actually just going to be Grovel here, personally. Fine, we send these morsels to the Shadow Realm. That's cool. I'll take 2 damage shield middle. Yeah, fine. Fun. Cool. Good draws. I'm going to play Petrified Skull on a 260 here. Yep. That's good. Going to Echo Transfer here. That's good. I need to decide on how I'm approaching this floor on bottom here. I could Ancient Resonance it twice and then just accept this damage. I'm always living here because I have a 7 damage shield for the front line, which is fine, right? I'm gonna do Retch, Return Soul, Burn Retch. It's just chillin'. I'm going to Ancient Resonance bottom. I've decided. I want to clear these spell shields. I play the Echo Transfer on the back, and I save our man in front's life with 7 damage shield. Cool. Fine. Alright, we should be able to clean up mid-floor now. Oh yeah, Ancient Resonance. Looking good. I ping on middle, or bottom rather, get rid of that Will Wings. What's in here? I burn that Echo Break, it looks like. Next turn, I'm gonna burn the Petrified Skull to just murk the boss. Can we just send double Blazing Bolt here? Sure, man. I'll Return Soul. Honestly, a Blazing Bolt seems good to me, man. Yeah, cool. Great, go team. Do 1,200 damage to the boss. That's pretty strong, huh? Yeah, so here's the deal. We Return Soul the Petrified Skull and send it on this boss here and win on this turn. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty good, huh? Fun. Fun. GG. Well played. Pretty relentless kill, huh? I don't know if I expected that, but with double multi-strikes here instead of having the quick, like, these numbers clap. Also, Emberforge just chilled on this run. He's gonna go in the thumbnail. Man, this thumbnail's gonna look whack, right? I'm gonna have, like, Blazing Bolts and Emberforge, and you're all gonna look at me like, what the hell am I doing? And the run is gonna be clean, because that only took, like, an hour and 9 minutes. So, hey. Hell yeah. So I had no idea what to expect walking into this run. If you had told me it was going to be a Sketches of Salvation Wurmkin start, I don't know, I would have called you crazy. But here it is. I'll talk about it more. I'm going to look at the challenge and see where our friend died. I forgot to do this in the last episode, but since it was kind of a rerun, it doesn't really matter, so whatever. All right, let's see what our friend did. What did you do? Yeah, so you sold your starting relic. You know what? Fair take. If you're not confident into the sketches line, commemorative railspike is a detriment. It is -1 space on the turn where your space matters the most, which is turn 1. That sucks. So fair enough. And then you had yeah, okay, multi-strike Shard Soul Carver, fine. I could see how this kind of falls apart. Oh yeah, Bog Deep Cocoon, sure. The Cocoon, I'm trying to think. I think this Cocoon could have been playable. Right? I think you could have done this here. Would it have been good? I don't know. I mean, I see how this wins the early game because, you've got Crucible Warden and stuff, Perils. I mean, you've got your feet in a lot of different options. What is it? You've gotten your toes wet in a lot of different lakes or something like that. I think that's the proverb I want to use. So you've got morsel generation with like packed morsels and some other stuff. You've dabbled a little in Ember Drain just in case. You do see that really sick Furnace tap, so maybe a good holdover on Perils carries you there. This certainly is a line. I did skip this Furnace tap because I didn't take Perils and didn't need it and was fine otherwise. So fair enough. Let's see, what else did you do? How many shards were you at when you died? 55 into, yeah, 55 into Harvesters. It's not even that much, but you kind of just get clapped a little bit, right? So that's tough. You took a Fossilized Fangs. I guess you were expecting maybe this Crucible Warden works. He could have been your endgame line, right? You put multi-strike in him, give him the trample infusion, and then just, I don't know, duplicate this Furnace tap a bunch and slam it into your buddy. I think this line could have navigated to a victory, right? Yeah, you could have gotten there. I think you just needed to play it a little cool, and I don't know. I think it's hard to know what killed you here, but your deck did not get refined yet. You were not at the point where you figured things out, right? You had 1, 2, 3 banner units, 2 of which did very little for you. And if memory serves, this was Harpy, right? I mean, no, it was Stealth Boss. I mean, so Warden should clap Stealth Boss, but I assume you must have died because you didn't do any damage to the boss because of the waves themselves, right? So hard to say. Yeah, hard to say. I think it's tough. I think you could have gotten the win if you had made it past that point. I think you needed to not infuse Morsel Maker here and chill. If you had gotten this multi-strike into Warden instead, not done the Morsel Maker infusion at all, and then done Bog Deep into Crucible Warden, I think you would have been able to navigate the mid game successfully and win from that position. This line, I'm pretty sure, gets there if you navigate it correctly. So it's fun. That's also a cool run on its own. So fun. Meanwhile, we did something off the walls. I clicked on Sketches of Salvation because I was Wurmkin. I know what you're thinking. Oh, maybe I clicked it because of Umbra. No. Umbra is a bad clan for sketches if you're trying to consistently win runs, okay? It's just bad because your only good unit here is what? Shadow Siege. Every other unit either needs to be in the front, needs space for morsels, or is small and doesn't care. Umbra is bad. I would never have clicked Umbra units here. Honestly, Emberforge was the best Ember unit I could have had for this, right? I just made him a tank, and he always spawned in the back with sketches and just kind of hated me for that. So fair enough. Thanks, Emberforge. It's cool. He did a lot of work here, right? I just kicked one of my dudes to the back with my hosting kin and said, hey, fair enough, man. You live in the back, you get my buffs, and you win Relentless as long as Emberforge is alive. So cool. Seems cool. Our run goes crazy very fast. I gotta give props to this Blazing Bolts. I had 6 copies of a 240 damage Blazing Bolts with infusion on it. This card obliterates. This card is insane. So crazy how much value I got from this. And it's all because Hope for Peace with Blazing Bolts is stupidly good. Just out of control strong. This is a crazy combo. We also saw Serrated Mandibles and Decayed Decoy, unnecessarily powerful here. What a good combo. You seeing those two together? Great. The conscription notice paid off in dividends because for most combats I could just feed Primordium to literally anything and it was good. I clicked on Mark of a Champion because it made my, like ring 7 and ring 8 a little better technically, but it didn't matter at all. I just sent Primordium to the Shadow Realm on Divinity because I don't know, he didn't matter. My mid floor was ridiculous. And yeah, turns out First of Kin with Morsel Maker Infusion and 3 hits when you can overstack a floor like this is crazy good. You have so many good units here, right? There was a Shard Soul Carver somewhere. I'm assuming that person saw it on, what was it, ring 4? I don't remember where Shard Soul Carver was. I wasn't paying attention. I clicked First of Kin and said, there's my line. I win. I can navigate this. And once we saw the first multi-strike, I was cool. I was like, great, awesome. At this point, doesn't even matter. Give me, I don't know, endless if you have to. It's fine. I'll give him a plus 25, whatever. But with 2 multi-strikes, sure. I had the Prismal Dust to keep him alive. I had plenty of them. I could bring him back a little bit. Return Soul with ammo here. Seeing a holdover for this was just silly. I only really needed the holdover on the Ancient Resonance, and it did a ton of work. And even Ancient Resonance fell off a cliff once I started doing the Blazing Bolts insanity, right? This is just stronger, right? I'd like to do 45 to every unit, or I don't know, just insta-kill half a floor. Although Blazing Bolts did betray me a couple times and just hit the Divinity 4 times in a row or something, which is, one of the reasons I don't normally click this card. But when you have 6 Ember a turn and also can create 7 Blazing Bolts that do 60 damage a pop for 4 hits, turns out that's pretty good. So you can navigate to a win from here. And hell yeah. Yeah, so that brings us up to a 15 win streak with a really cool line that I'm happy to show off. I'm just going to tell you the big takeaway here, if you're not seeing it if you're not seeing it yourself, is Sketches of Salvation is really consistent with Wurmkin. Think about all the good units you could hit here. You've got, let me just think about it offhand. Shard Soul Carver, Keeper of Echoes is insane. You've got the ability to play First of Kin, like I did here. Just excellent. Big Beefcake, wonderful. Those 3 uncommons represent a huge portion of your setup, right? And even Kinhost Carapace can be made to work, right? Kinhost Carapace in this state is interesting because if I'd seen, I didn't see base charge, right? But yeah, it's not great, really, but it would have been okay. He would have looked cool, I guess, but he's not ideal. He can work, right? The thing about Worm, what the hell's his name? I just said it. Kinhost Carapace is you pretty much have to see base charge before you really consider going that route. Because with base charge, he comes in, if he's self-infused, at a 40-40 level. He gets plus 40, and that's a pretty decent start, right? You could infuse some stuff on him, and he does okay. He's a decent baseline at that point. Not great. He's fine. He's good in a pinch. You can do this with eggs as well, right? It's a little tougher. We did see the Hardened Hull, right? So with Hardened Hull in this run, you could have done Bog Deep Cocoon and then, I don't know, just slam Echoes and hatch them eventually. The main problem is your floor is slow, right? It's very slow and probably dies. And that's what, 36 Echoes to hatch that floor? I don't know, man. You're going to need like holdover, remove, consume, accelerated incubation to get through that fast enough. So I wouldn't normally do that, but like 1 egg, sure. Smaller eggs, maybe. Yeah, if I started with a Hardened Hull, I would, right? Because the survivability, right, is the main concern. You don't want to be dropping 4 1 health dudes on mid-floor Divinity and being like, haha, I'll hatch them on turn 1. Hell no, you're going to lose, right? And it's not like you could put Marsh Lord on that floor, right? Because you've overstacked it from sketches. So eggs are a little questionable. You're basically looking for one of the chonkers on the clan, and First of Kin is one of them. So, hell yeah. We just played Etch and just had a good time of it. So, good times. So, hey, yeah. Thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.